Welcome back to another episode of Wrong Side of the Table. How you guys doing today?
Doing pretty good. How about yourself?
Good.
Nice. Doing good, you know. It's another day. I got glasses today.
Yeah, I know, dude. You're looking fresh.
Yeah, 4 eyes. I'm just kidding.
Oh, dude, that's messed up.
No, everything's at like a 45 angle, though. It's kind of weird.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
Did they give you the right prescription?
I have no idea. It's like, you got to try them on. They're like super magnifying. I tried driving home afterwards, and I thought I was going to get in an accident.
Did you wear contacts before, or are you just...
I did in high school, but when I ran out of the prescription, I didn't want to spend money on more, so that was the end of it.
So you've just been blind the last 10 years?
10 years.
20 years since high school?
Not the best. Now my eyes are worse, so I feel old, dude. With glasses now.
You look older with glasses.
Do I look handsome?
I said you're looking fresh. Does that count?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you look good.
Thanks.
You really do.
Is this your, like, you just have to get used to them, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, the first time I wore glasses, I kind of dealt with that, like...
Wait, you grew out of them?
I wear contacts.
His head's bigger now.
I mean,
Doesn't fit the
eventually,
glasses anymore.
I mean, maybe not at your age, but eventually, when I was wearing them, I grew out of a couple pairs.
Oh, damn.
Wait, aren't we all the same age?
Yeah.
What do you mean at your age? Because we're all the same age.
Okay, at our age. Sorry for the... Didn't know we had a grammar major over here, an English major.
Hey, I have a question.
Shoot.
What do you guys think about beating your children?
I don't have any kids, so...
Yeah, neither do I. Did you have kids?
Is this like a hypothetical question?
No. I was just thinking, like, I know nowadays a lot of people, like, I see kids all the time at the store and stuff that just need to get fucked up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the ones
So
that are
when you
always...
say beating your children, you literally mean like beating children, or do you mean like punishing your children with a belt?
Well, I don't know. I mean, like, not like, I mean, obviously, don't beat the hell out of your kids. But what I'm saying is, like...
Because what pleasure do you get out of beating your children? Like, I can
I'm
fuck that kid up. Of course you can fuck that kid up.
I'm just saying, like, for instance, I know a guy...
I mean, you know, he's
His
not
neighbor-
wrong. I mean, but like, I get what you're saying. Like, there are some kids who just get away with too much, like,
No,
especially
here,
out in
let me
public.
put it in this way.
Like, if they don't want the candy bar, they start screaming. Like, I know what you're saying, but
Well, it starts like off that young. I mean, when you're really young, you don't want to beat your kids. I mean, spank it. You know what I mean? Give it a good little tap.
what the
Okay, but you can't tap it too lightly. You gotta, you know?
Yeah. What I'm saying is, what would you do
There's a fine line.
if your 16-year-old, say you had a kid and a wife?
Okay, I was thinking younger than 16 when you said kid. So
Yeah.
a teenager.
No, I'm saying if you don't beat your kids when they're young and they get to this point where they're like 16 and you have a wife and your son comes up and
They're gonna become like Tyler Cook.
oh my God. Well, no, they're like talking to your mom, your wife, and they're like,
Shout out to Tyler
fuck
Cook.
you, bitch. What would you do?
If they were, how old are they in this scenario again?
Like 16. You have a son and tells your wife to fuck off, bitch.
Heavy left hook right to the temple.
I would just give them a backhand.
Did you watch the Andy Ruiz fight this weekend?
I would beat the living shit out of my kid.
It would be like,
Wait, we're trying to go off on like two different subjects here. I'm still like, like Zach hasn't even answered. He's all, John's all like, let's switch the subject.
no,
real
I'm
quick.
saying it would be like Andy Ruiz knocking out Anthony Joshua would be like me punching my 16-year-old kid.
Okay.
You know?
I thought you just wanted to talk about the fight.
No.
Like,
I
let's
was
change the
saying
subject.
that.
But
Disclaimer, though, I would not punch a kid in the face. Just so, in case the cops are listening.
Would you
Yeah.
beat your kid, though?
How young is the kid?
He's 16. He's 16, calls your wife a bitch.
see, the thing is, he's still a minor. You're 18
You're
or
his
older.
dad. You wouldn't beat
It
your
doesn't
kid?
matter. I mean,
I would punish him hard.
It's like the way.
What are you gonna say? Go to your room?
I'm not gonna punch the kid in the face if that's what you're asking. I'd probably get the belt and spank that ass with the belt real good. You know, leave like marks.
One of those wooden spoons.
Yeah, like the old school days.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't
At
punch.
16.
I wouldn't punch
What?
the kid in the face. Yeah, fuck yeah. I'm gonna make that 16-year-old cry. Make him feel like he wishes he was 6 and he was getting the belt when he was 6.
Yeah, if
It's
he's
gonna be worse when he's 16.
yeah, if he's 16, then it's a different story. I guess John's right. It kind of depends on the age.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna freaking hit a.
Now, if my
12-year-old.
18-year-old son says that, then I'm gonna beat him until he dies.
What if your 18-year-old son's bigger than you?
That's why I'm practicing jujitsu way ahead of time so that my kid can never beat me until I'm old and then I have excuses.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
You gotta plan ahead.
But I just think everything with like CPS nowadays. I mean, if he's 16, he probably has a cell phone, goes into his room and contacts CPS saying, "My dad fucking hit me."
Then you
know?
just say,
Yeah, good.
Yeah,
Get the fuck out of my
He called
house.
my wife a bitch.
Yeah, that's how. Get the fuck out of my house.
Punk kid.
You think it's rough here? Go live on the streets. Fuck you.
Here's some fucking heroin.
Yeah,
You ruin your
pay
life some
rent.
more, bitch.
Yeah, exactly.
But you see where I'm coming from, though, right?
No.
I wouldn't-
No.
Not at all.
You don't see where I'm coming
Soft.
from?
no,
It's just
Soft.
like,
like if I had a
okay, fine. You want me to say it? Yeah, I said it already, but I would give him a backhand
on his ass?
on his
Backhand to the
what the
straight to the
hell,
fucking
man?
dick. Backhand to the dick.
What is happening?
Beat that dick off with a backhand. It's not gay if you use your backhand.
If it's
No,
your
I
son,
give him
it's
a
not gay.
backhand to the
If
face,
it's
dude.
the palm,
Straight up.
it's kind of gay. But if you hit the dick with the backhand, it's
Just the fact that you're talking about
Plus,
this
it's
is
your
kinda
son.
gay.
You made that dick.
you did make that dick.
What if your son had a bigger dick than you?
That would be embarrassing. But he would never know. Only you would know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what would you do? Like your
But
kid's
how
like,
would you know? Because when the kid's born, he's gonna have a tiny little dick, dude. Okay, this brings me into a story. We can go back to this if we want to, but this brings me into last weekend or 2 weekends ago. Me and Vinny were driving to Freddy's to get lunch, or was it Freddy's? No, the
saw his
pho
dick?
place. We went to the pho place. The pho place that we go to by the old Sonic we used to work at. We're
Yeah.
driving down the street, and this kid pops out in front of his apartment complex randomly. Kid's probably like 6, 7 years old, and just literally lifts up his shirt, pulls down his pants and his underwear, and flashes his dick at us and waves it around while we're driving past him. Little fucking kid jumps out of nowhere. He's like hiding behind a trash can, like a dumpster, and then just jumps out and fucking flashes us his little penis. Tiniest little penis I've ever seen, too. Not that I was looking, but I couldn't not, because that's what he was showing us. You know what I mean? I was like, what the fuck?
sounds a little gay. to
I
me.
never did that when I was a kid. Why?
showed your dick.
Why would I show my dick to random people? That's like, what's happening to kids? What's, you know?
Wait, where was this?
That's because they're not getting beat.
Yeah, I think you're right, actually, dude. Because
That's what I'm saying.
yeah,
I'm not saying like spank your kids. You know what I mean? While they're
Yeah,
young.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that was
Oh
my,
yeah.
that was my
Solve
story.
that. There we go.
It's
All right. So yeah, yes, beat your kids, but don't illegally beat your kids. Just show them who's boss, so they know. And then when they're of age, then you could really beat them.
Hey, remember when we used to think, like, I don't know, you and I were like the same way. We were afraid to, like, show people our feet.
I still don't really like that.
No,
No.
I don't know.
You don't like people who wear sandals, remember?
Oh yeah, like remember that one kid? What was his name? I don't know if we should call out names. Probably
Yeah,
not. But there's
no,
this
we're
kid.
not going to.
There's this kid in high school who used to wear sandals all the time, dude. And God, it just bothered me. How do you get a girlfriend if you're showing your little fucking toes around? You know, how are you gonna change a fucking tire if you're showing your little toes around?
You need your man shoes on, huh?
Yeah,
Some working steel toe boots. Is that what you mean?
yeah. Like, what if your car breaks down, in the rocks one day, and you're like, let me change this tire. Oh shit, I got my sandals on. This really hurts my feet. Put some goddamn fucking work boots on, bitch.
What would be worse if he was wearing sandals or Birkenstocks?
Sandals.
Birkenstocks with socks.
Perfect. That's fine.
Remember
You're
the
okay with
Crocs?
You can have a weird style. Weird style's
Yeah,
fine.
those-
Don't show me your toes. Weird style, whatever. You can be as weird as you want. But if you show me your fucking toes, you're gay.
I felt like I had to be like super close with a girl before I could show her my foot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'd rather show my dick before I show my foot. I feel like that's like, you know,
Could have sex with socks on.
yeah. You know what I mean? Like,
But times have changed, I'm not going to lie.
yeah.
Times have changed. Like, it's not as weird anymore. I just went on a tangent about how fucking crazy it is, but it's really not. Like, back then, yeah. Now, it's fine. I guess it's fine. Some people just like the freedom, you know, the air breeze.
I feel like if you're at home, it's okay. I feel like sandals are more of home wear rather than out in public, like at school. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if you're chilling, you can wear sandals.
Yeah. Well, now that I'm older, I mean, I don't think it's weird seeing dudes with sandals, but like me personally, I'll like wear a set of sandals, but I'm not like going out to the store. You know what I mean? Like around the house.
So there's two types of sandals and one are okay. The strap over, or I mean the slide, you know, you slide your full foot in. There's nothing separating the big toe from the other four toes, right? Because if you're separating the big toe from the other four, it looks weird. But if you all five toes are going straight through,
together.
it's a lot less weird.
I think that's just uncomfortable. I don't think it looks weird. It's just like when I wore those, it was just
It's not-
uncomfortable.
it's not tough.
The man thongs.
Yeah, it's just not tough. It's not
Yeah.
manly. You could be manly and wear sandals with your toes out if they slide through and all five are just out.
You can't have something with.
But if you got something separating the big toe from the other four, it just looks just nasty.
So what about the Velcro sandals?
That's fine.
Yeah, I used
The
to wear
straps?
those.
Strap them up.
That's why I switched to.
Unless you got like some extra one around the big toe. You know, like
You have a Velcro. Just for
They
the big
have
toe?
those though. Have you seen
Yeah,
those? They
I've
have
seen
those.
them.
That's
The Velcro
fucking
just
weird.
for the big toe?
Those are weird.
yeah, keep me away from those.
Yeah, that's disgusting. Remember Crocs?
That was a weird trend, wasn't it? I feel like that was a trend.
But Crocs are really comfortable. Have you tried them on?
No.
I have not worn.
You don't try them on because
wait. You bought a pair of Crocs,
I don't own a pair of Crocs, but I've tried a pair.
but you just go to the store, try them on every once in a while.
I try them on sometimes.
Is that a
they're
hobby
really-
of yours? You just
No,
go to
I knew
Payless and try
somebody-
out random
I knew
shoes?
somebody who had a pair of Crocs and they're comfy. They really are.
Hey, whatever you like, man.
Yeah, but that was a weird trend. I just I don't see too many people wearing them anymore.
You know, be who you are. You know, wear
Yeah.
what you want. It's cool.
I got some hypothetical questions. All right, see what kind of people you guys are for these viewers.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
All right, if you can learn any skill in the world without even trying, no practicing, you're just a pro automatically. What skill would you pick?
Realistic skills.
Anything. You're just super good. You're a pro at whatever one thing.
Probably like working on cars. Something like useful. You know. Something that you would take a really long time to learn. That's tough to learn. But not like jujitsu for me is super like satisfying to learn it. So I
And
would never
you
just want to
like
be
the
like
progress.
right. I would never
Yeah,
just want to
yeah.
be like I want to be a black belt right now because I don't feel like I earned it. But when it comes to maybe something super useful like learning how to, I don't know, plumb,
Yeah.
it'd be good. It'd be good to just know how to do it. That was a super lame answer, but something that you don't want to learn, you know, I guess.
Yeah. No, exactly. What about you, Chris?
I would say a guitar, maybe. Like,
Yeah.
in all honesty, like, I really want to be a writer, so I wish I still had better writing skills. So, either guitar or writing, you know? I finished the first chapter of my book, so.
Oh, you're writing a book?
Yes, I am.
What the fuck? When did this happen?
About 6 months ago? No, I'm just kidding. Just about a couple weeks ago.
Damn. What's the book about?
You've been writing that for a while, haven't you?
Yeah, I took journalism classes and stuff like that, English classes at community college, and I just really enjoy it. And I'm my own worst critic, and I don't think I'm that good at it. So if I had that skill, I feel like I would be good, you know?
Oh yeah, dude, that's badass. What's your book about?
It's like kind of like it's a nonfiction book. It's kind of like a thriller. Do you know what SETI is? SETI?
Yeah, I have a few Yetis. What?
Okay. Anyways, back on track. Where were we? Okay.
SETI. What's a SETI?
I don't know what that
Well,
is.
it stands for the Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence.
That's cool. Oh, that's what I want to be able to do. I want to be an astronaut.
That is a useful skill. But anyways, it's about this this girl who's basically running from aliens. That's the short end of it.
Okay, that was really short. That was really short.
That's pretty. That's pretty.
I've
sick,
only
though.
written like one chapter, so
Oh, we're
it's
talking
kind of like
about your
deb-
book. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah.
What did you think we were talking about?
I thought you were describing the SETI.
No, it's basically the name. Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So
Do you have a title for the book yet, or no?
I have a working title.
Yeah.
Yeah. Transmission.
That's
Oh,
sick.
nice.
That sounds cool. Is
Because,
that,
you know, she kind of like in the first chapter, she picks up a radio. That's what SETI does. They pick up radio signals from space to see if they are from extraterrestrial or.
that sounds really
That's
cool.
badass.
Honestly,
Are you typing it or handwriting it?
I'm typing it. My handwriting is terrible.
if I were
Dude,
to
that's
read a
badass.
book, that's the kind of book I would go for. That sounds really
Yeah.
cool. Transmission. Have you checked to make sure that that's not like already a book anywhere? That's such
I feel
a
like
good.
a
That's
lot
such a
of-
good name for a book.
I
that
know.
I would be concerned that it's already a name of a book.
I feel like a lot of titles are already taken, though.
Right. It's got to be hard.
So I don't know what it is when it comes to book titles, if there's like a copyright, if it's already taken. But if it is, I can probably think of something. Like I said, that's a working title. You know?
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
What about you, Zach? Useful skill?
I don't know. I think it would be super badass to like just play any instrument. You know what I mean? I'd be like a one-man band.
Yeah, and you'd be rich too.
Yeah,
Go
that's
on
what I'm
America's
saying.
Got Talent. Be like,
I'd be like
hand me
playing
any instrument you want.
pianos at the wedding and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah. That'd be good.
Yeah, because dude,
You can definitely go on one of those reality shows. Those are pretty big now.
dude, just one of those America Got Talent or whatever, where you could just be like, pick an instrument, I'll play it, I'll play that shit, and just kill it.
Like, because, you know, there's a lot of people backstage, so they're down to probably have any instrument, you know? Like, just pick an instrument. I'll play any song throughout history perfectly.
You guys ever get a song you're like driving in your car to and just get freaking hyped? You think you're like Fast and Furious?
No, I just play 102.5, the country station, and it plays a bunch of like boring country songs.
You don't have like any song that just gets you hyped.
What about that? Maybe that new one with Billy Ray Cyrus and Lil Nas
Oh my God,
X.
this song sucks.
Fucking song's sick.
Wait.
Oh, are you
Wait,
serious?
no. Hold up.
The
Hold up.
The Old Town Road.
What?
Weren't we just talking about a month ago how much we hate that song, and now you think it's sick?
Wait,
It's
you,
a
you
good,
really like that
it's
song?
got a good beat to it, doesn't it?
Oh my God.
I mean,
Billy Ray's
did it
sick.
grow
Billy
on
Ray
you?
sounds
Did it grow
sick.
on
Billy
you?
Ray has like one
A little
song,
bit.
The Achy Breaky Heart, and then he came out with like a hip hop remix.
Dude, but this one's kind of, you know,
Oh my God.
he's got a good country tone to him, doesn't he? Okay, yes, I've got favorite songs, but I don't have like hype songs. Because the kind of songs I like are like, you know, sad songs and stuff. Chris Stapleton. I like all of Chris Stapleton's music.
Yeah, Chris
That was
Stapleton.
good.
Yeah,
is
he's
sick.
good.
Yeah.
What about you, Chris? You got a song that just gets you hyped?
Headstrong, Trapped. This
No.
spring, that's what you were telling me. Remember?
No, I don't remember saying that at all. I don't know. Really can't just pick one.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, if I had to pick one, I'd probably say Bullet with Butterfly Wings by Smashing Pumpkins.
I'm just kidding.
No, dude. Yeah,
that's cool.
whatever. I get down to like, I'll be driving and like if Freebird's on by Leonard Skinner.
Oh yeah. Oh, dude, can I change
Right
my
before
answer?
they hit the solo. Like, won't you fly high, free bird? Yeah.
Are we gonna have to cut that out for copyright?
We're gonna have to cut that out for our listeners to not hear that.
Can I change my answer?
No,
Okay.
no, yeah, you can't go for it.
What's your answer?
As much as I like grunge, which was that first song, it was kind of like a grunge song from the 90s. I really like All Along the Watchtower by Jimi Hendrix.
Oh, that song's sick.
Would really... you got a Hendrix poster right up here.
Since we're going with really cool old school music, I'll have to go with fast,
Wait, no, dude,
Fast
you're already
Car.
stuck with Billy Ray Cyrus.
Did you just say Fast Car? And you made fun of my first song? At least my first song kind of goes hard.
I drive my 2016 Altima down the road. I got a fast car.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
That's a good song.
I don't think that's really a song that would get me hyped though, you know.
Yeah.
Dude,
But
if
hey,
you're going
to
a
each
buck
their
30,
own, right? You know, like
buck
whatever.
30 down the highway with your fucking spoiler, fucking hitting the fucking wind, you know? You know?
Shit.
Fucking
Flames coming
fast
out your tailpipes.
Oh Jesus.
Is it fast enough to make us fly away? What happened to your car?
Oh jeez. It's completely serendipitous.
What?
Yeah, what?
Oh, bring up the
what does that
dictionary.
mean? Word of the day.
Word of the day, serendipitous.
So I think it was after we were recording here one night. I left my car at John's house, so we drove back and hopped in, left. And as I was making a right onto another street at an intersection, cop zooms right past me. He almost hit me there too. But he turns on his lights. I slow down a little bit because he's in front of me.
Yeah.
So I think he's like pulling me over. I was like, how are we going to do this with you in front of me? So he starts slowing down, kind of gets up right next to me, and then just starts swerving into my lane, giving me no time to react whatsoever, and sideswipes me.
Holy
Police
shit.
officer. Not naming the city, but
Yeah. You know, you gotta say none of that. That's crazy, dude. How does that even happen? When you get hit, I mean, do you go through the insurance deal and all that?
yeah, the thing is they don't have insurance. Well, they're self-insured, they said.
Yeah.
Like they're basically funded by the city.
Okay.
And so it's a longer process than just getting into a normal accident, you know, because
Yeah.
you know your insurance company has to reach out to the city, and they probably have more important matters at hands. So
Gotcha. Damn.
it took a while. The whole thing took about a month to finally get resolved, a month and a half, because you know the city just wasn't responding to my insurance company.
Did you see the really cool rental car he got?
No. You got a rental car?
Yeah.
Well,
his-
I don't have it anymore. My car got fixed, but when I was in the
Oh,
shop, I
oh.
got a rental car. Yeah.
No. What car did you get?
2019 Dodge Challenger.
freaking sick. American Muscle, just freaking tons of ponies
sick.
just flying out of the tailpipes.
Did you play
Chris's
Freebird?
mullet was blowing in the wind with
Yeah.
the windows down.
I actually didn't like it. John liked it. He drove it.
It's too big of a car to be
It
honest.
is. That's the only thing I didn't like about it. It's just
Yeah.
it was too wide, too big. Yeah.
Nice, dude. Well, at least you're okay, you know?
Yeah, it was just a side swipe. God, I was having like a huge panic attack after it happened though.
By a cop, especially.
Hopefully they'll be able to
That's
save
crazy.
your leg.
What?
Hopefully they'll be able to save your leg after what happened.
I've noticed it's been wrapped up pretty tight.
Are they gonna be able to save it?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I think they might have to amputate it next week, so
That's what I was worried
might
about.
be out of work for a couple days.
Hey, dude, that's less weight, you know? You can move a lot faster.
Yeah, get one of those cool prosthetics.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Yeah.
If you could ask your future self from the year 2050, What is one question you would ask?
Chris, go first. I gotta think about this. 2050. So how old
I have
am
to think about it too.
How old am I in 2050?
Because there's so many serious questions I want to ask.
30.
I'll try to think of something.
1 years from now. I'm 23.
31 years.
31 plus 23. 54. My math's probably wrong, but
55. 54?
54, I'm pretty sure.
55.
Who cares? 50s, mid 50s.
Somewhere around there.
Yeah, so it'd be pretty wise at 54.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what I would tell myself because I haven't lived to that time yet.
No, not.
I'm so
what would
confused.
you ask? What would you ask?
What would I ask? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. I'd probably ask myself. I don't fucking know. I don't like this question.
I don't know. Do your nuts still stay intact? You know what I mean?
No.
That's what you ask yourself?
No, I wouldn't ask myself. I'm just giving ideas.
Well, what would you ask yourself?
I don't know.
That's a deep question.
I would ask if that dick still works.
Does that dick still? That's a good question. That's a solid question to ask.
Yeah, in your mid 50s, you never know.
You don't know if
Yeah,
your
you
dick's
don't.
gonna
Yeah.
work. Huh.
You don't know what
Sometimes it
you'd
does,
ask?
sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah.
Is that how it is for you now?
No, I think my dick works good now. I think.
Mine works.
Yeah, I think mine works good.
I don't know. I don't got the longest dick in the world, but it's thick. You know what I mean? It's got girth.
So is it like a soda can? Does it look just like a soda can?
No.
It's just a soda can.
It's soda can.
Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck?
I just don't want to be on that V pill.
A Viagra?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard if you get it stuck in your throat, you'll have a stiff neck for hours.
All right.
That
Here's
was
another
pretty
one.
lame,
Here's another
not
one.
gonna lie.
Would you accept a $30,000 check per week, but you get paid to sit in a pitch black room and do nothing for 8 hours a day?
How much?
30 grand a week.
Yes.
Every day. You have to sit in a pitch
8
black
hours?
room. 8 hours.
I could do it.
You can't sleep. You just gotta sit there.
How do they know?
They got cameras on you.
But it's
Night
night
vision.
vision?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wonder how long 8 hours would feel like if you have no idea what's going on. But I feel like I could do it because
That's a lot of money.
that's a lot of fucking money. And that's 8 hours. So you can get really good at using that time to, like, I don't know, meditate for 8 hours or some shit, get really good at that kind of shit. And then the rest of your time you could be fucking working out, being healthy, you know?
In the dark?
No, you have to just
The
sit
rest
there.
of the
You
time.
can't do
the
nothing.
rest of the time. Like outside
After?
of the dark. Like once you're done with your 8 hour shift, you just got to make sure like you're out in the sun, you're
Oh, yeah.
making the best of that time. Totally. $30,000. That's a lot of money.
I'd
That is a
try
lot of
it.
money.
I have to give it a try before I give it an answer.
Really? I
Yeah.
mean, I could pay you probably $30 if you want to try it for a week.
That's like $1 million a year.
For a week? How about just for a day?
I don't know. I could probably do it for a week just to know the money that's coming in. But after that, I'd probably go insane.
Yeah, that's
I
what
feel
I'm
like
afraid
I
of.
need to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Talk to someone or I don't know. But it's only
But you
8
can.
hours.
It's 8 hours.
Yeah.
What is the purpose of this? What is
to
the
make
person
money.
who employed you getting out of this?
Like a test.
Yeah.
Like
To see if you go insane or not. I don't know.
yeah, maybe they're doing like a, I don't know, like a test on people's brains.
I don't know, man. That's weird. I wouldn't deny it. They probably do some shit like that in the military or something.
Well, that's like that solitary confinement people for like prisoners and stuff, kind of, right?
Yeah.
Where they're stuck in a room
Yeah, it's
for like
pretty much the
years.
same thing, yeah.
But that's years. Or like a month apparently feels like years.
Well, I mean, there you're not just sitting in a pitch black room.
Yeah.
Are you in there
mean-
24/7 or do you get rec time?
I don't think you get
It
wrecked.
depends. It depends. Sometimes it's 23 hours and an hour out. 23 and 1.
How does that work? Were you talking about this last episode about something about prison? I don't know if you mentioned it, but how does that? If you're like in there for like a non-violent crime, do you have to stay in your cell at all times or
A non-violent crime? No.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Like you're in your cell.
like how is like is there
depends.
any
Are you
like
in a pod?
obviously you can't leave the prison, but is there still freedom within the walls? Like do you have to stay in your cell
No,
if you're
I
like a
think
non-violent
it's like-
offender? You know what I mean?
Yeah, if you're like in a pod, you could be with people who've killed people. I never been to prison, but
Well, let's say
you
it's
know what I
not
mean?
like a maximum security prison. Like you're just in a normal
Yeah,
state-run
usually you're like
prison.
in a pod.
But for like 23 hours a day or
No, that's confinement. That's like in the hole.
oh okay.
Yeah. Like you'll be by yourself, you know, for 23 hours and can go outside or come out. Sometimes you can come out and take a shower in that hour.
Even if you're not
Sometimes you go through days without
I don't think
taking
you're
a shower.
understanding what I'm saying. Even if you're not in like a maximum security, even if you're not a violent, like let's say you're in there for selling drugs and you get like
Yeah.
2 years in prison.
Yeah.
Are you able? You get 23. You get 1 hour outside your cell still.
No, that's if you go to the hole. That's if you
Okay.
like. That's if you're
So
like
that's
fighting.
why I was asking. Like
Yeah.
yeah. So like if you're a nonviolent offender, prison is like you're still allowed to leave your cell. I heard they have like jobs in prison too, so you can still make
Yeah.
money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've done work at prisons before with inmates working right then and there.
Some people fall in
They'll come
love with it, or no,
Yeah.
don't fall in love with it, but they get so used to living in prison that when their time is up, they purposely commit a crime so they can go back.
Yeah. I mean, you have
Really?
It's like it's another way of life. People get used to living it.
Yeah, my uncle's been in and out of prison for years, and he gets out and he doesn't fit in, and he does something stupid. Goes back in.
I mean,
Says his family there. Shit.
I think we really need some like prison reform, like rehabilitation. I feel like would be better rather than just cutting you off from society.
I don't know.
I
I've
mean-
never been like locked up, so I can't answer.
Yeah.
If you could listen to one band for the rest of your life, what band would it be?
You can only listen to one band for the rest of
Yeah.
your life.
Chris, you probably got Smash Mouth. Is that?
What?
Is Smash
Chris probably picked.
Thank you for answering for me. I really
Simple
appreciate
Plan,
that.
right, Chris? Is that what you like?
Yeah,
Simple
sure.
Plan?
Let's go with that.
What band?
For me or Chris? Am I picking for me or Chris? I'm just kidding.
For you.
For me,
Tracy Chapman.
yeah, maybe. I'm just kidding. Wait, Chris,
Weird Al?
you answer first. You answer first. Answer you.
If I had to listen to one band, can I pick more than one band or just one?
Does it have to be a band or can it be an artist? Like a singular person who sings? Or does it have to be a band?
I already know where this one's
drum.
going. I already know what he's gonna pick.
Yeah, Billy Ray Cyrus.
No.
You got like 2 songs out now.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh,
That's a hard one.
band
I
would
can
be
do it.
Sublime. Single artist would be Chris Stapleton. Boom.
That's good. I don't know. I gotta really think about it.
Well, I have so many. Like, it's hard to pick
Well,
one.
there's like different genres too. Yeah, for different moods. I don't know. That's probably a different one.
I can name off the Beatles, the Rolling Stones, Sublime, definitely. What's Revolution? Slightly Stupid. I don't know about singular artists, but
What's the weirdest pickup line you guys ever said?
Are you from Tennessee? Because you're the only 10 I see.
That's clean.
weirdest pickup line I've ever said.
Are you European? Because you're a piece of shit.
What?
What the fuck? You actually said
You
that to
never,
a
you
girl?
never heard that one?
You actually said that to a girl?
Yeah, it gets them every time.
Damn, dude.
Weirdest one I've ever asked if they were born on a chicken farm because they're so good at raising cocks.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking of that exact same one. Yeah.
Oh, freaking
Damn.
stupid.
I guess since you took mine, I would probably say, "Are you a parking ticket?" Because you got fine written all over you.
Are you tired? Because you've been running through my mind all day.
What's another one? Do you have a map? Because I got lost in your eyes.
Or you could just be like, damn nice ass, bitch. I'm just kidding. That never works. Then you get hit.
Do you have a phone? Because God told me to call him when I found one of his angels.
Oh, shit.
You almost got me right there.
Yeah. Hey, happy Pride Month, everybody.
Wow.
That's fun.
Hey,
Wait,
right.
why,
Hey,
is, that,
change-
wait why is that fucked up?
All right.
John's gay, so he's showing his gay
fine.
pride.
That's fine.
What would happen? Say you turned 16 years old.
You turned 16 or 6D?
16.
I heard Sixton.
16.
Said it like
I
a,
just turned
said it like a
16.
country. 16.
Do my
Turn
parents,
16.
Turn
All
do my
16.
parents beat me?
No, you turned 16, and yeah, and daddy's
This is the
coming
second
home.
time I've heard this age in the past 30,
Daddy's coming
30
home.
minutes.
You're 16. You're getting your ass beat. No, you turn 16, and when you wake up, you're just a smoking hot, sexy girl. What
Okay,
kind of girl would you be?
So I wake up, I'm 16. I'm a
You're
girl.
just a smoke. You're hot as hell.
I'm a lesbian for sure. And I'm just eating puss. I'm eating puss fucking everywhere I go because I'm hot. I'm so hot that girls can't stop looking at me. I'm like, what do you want? You want some puss? Give me some puss. And I get some puss. That's it.
What about you, Chris?
You guys keep taking my answers.
Damn, dude, I'd
I
write
would
it
probably
out.
I have to agree with John. I'd definitely be a lesbian for sure.
I mean, if
I
you
don't know,
answer
dude.
any differently, you're gay. You're not going to be like,
No, dude, I'd get
I'd
fucked.
take all the dick.
I'd get fucked.
Big dick, black dick.
Dude, could you imagine freaking getting a sugar daddy, buying you cars, house, and
You get a
everything?
sugar
got it
mama.
made? Yeah, I don't know.
That's true, though.
Lesbians get a sugar mama.
Do you want to get fucked, dude?
See, I'd rather get my pussy eaten. You know what I mean? You know, some hot
Wait, so
bitches eating
What if
pussy.
you and Chris then? Because you're both girls.
Or I mean, if he's hot,
Should we use the Snapchat filter to see what we look like?
yeah. I mean, yeah. What Christina and
Christina?
Joanne?
So you'd
Joanne, that
eat,
would
you'd
be
eat
your
Chris's
name?
pussy?
Yeah. If Chris had a nice pussy, sure. He's got to look cute though, because right now he ain't looking that cute.
Oh, thank you.
I'm just kidding.
That's not the first time I heard that today.
Holy shit. I don't know, dude. I'd probably get fucked.
Yeah, you look like you get fucked.
I don't know. I'd be like flinging my titties around. You know what I mean?
How big do you think? Your
I go to
titties
the
would be?
bar. All the drinks are free.
Do you think you'd have big titties?
I don't know. Looking at my frame now.
You're
I
a
don't
D.
know.
You're a D.
You
cup.
think I'm a D?
Fuck yeah. I'm a B cup for sure, like a 32B.
Where am I at?
C. Chris is a C cup.
Oh, okay. That's also not the first time
I wouldn't even
heard
wear a
that.
bra, dude. I'd go to the bar, just whip them out, get free Coors Lights all night.
If you had small tits, would you get breast implants?
No?
No? What about you? You said you were a B cup. Would you?
I like small tits.
Yeah.
That was a weird question. Any more of these hypothetical questions?
Oh, no. I think we're good on the hypothetical questions. All right, guys. I think we're going to cut it for this week.
Oh, wait. Crazy
What?
story.
Oh, you got a crazy story?
Got a
Crazy story, Chris?
story. I thought
Crazy
John
story, Chris. Always has
Oh,
a crazy
shit.
story.
always got a
come
crazy
on,
story,
crazy story,
man.
Chris. Shit, what was I thinking?
Ending the week strong with a crazy story from Crazy Story Chris.
All right, John. I think you might like this one. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Zach, you can leave. You're not going to like this one. Just me.
Am I not going to like it?
Oh, yeah, you might like it too. So Baltimore Mayor Jack Young suggests public boxing rings to end street beef.
That's a great idea. Isn't it?
I feel like
It depends. For
like
some
it's
people.
like one of those stories where you read the headline and you're like, well, that's not gonna work, and then
Is
you read
there
the
a-
story and see all like what the mayor is actually saying. And you're like, yeah, that could actually
Well, I can
work.
see definitely for like the average person, but if all of a sudden you have beef with someone and you're like just psycho, and then you get your ass beat in the ring, you're probably gonna come even. You're more pissed off at this person. You're gonna try killing them. You know what I mean?
Right. Is there a
Yeah.
licensed referee? Like a license to referee?
I don't know. It doesn't
Yeah,
say.
it's
I
the
don't think
mayor.
it says anything about
The mayor.
The mayor's in the ring.
just strolling around.
And are there judges so we know who won at the end of the street beef fight?
Yeah. Do they have like rounds and everything?
I think
or-
they're honestly still doing it like it's a street fight. Just like they're just gonna put boxing rings, keep it confined to this
Do they
area.
provide
I think
gloves?
it's amazing though.
It's a good idea. The only thing is one guy's gonna run into a dude who actually knows how to box and he's gonna get fucked up real good.
Well,
Yeah. Just piss people off, and you're just a good boxer.
Yeah,
well,
you
Square it
you
off.
think you're fucking with some asshole and it turns out to be Reno from
Oh my god.
so the mayor Jack Young, he was like, he was talking about gun violence a lot and how it's really plaguing the city. And he said, like maybe this will help. Put down the guns and be a man. Fight
I
with
can
your
see it
fists.
for some people, but then other people, if you beat their ass in front of other,
Oh yeah,
I
didn't
like
think
if
about
you're
that.
like in a gang or something, and then you lose to a different gang, that guy's gonna come back and get redemption for sure.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. That's a
Yeah,
good.
I don't
That's
know.
a pretty good
But
possibility.
could you imagine like going to the store, someone pisses you off, and you just give them like a flyer, like, "Hey, be there Saturday."
Oh
gonna be
bullshit!
fucked
They
up.
probably have the fucking boxing ring out in the parking lot. Let's take this outside.
Let me call up the mayor real quick. Let's get this shit squared off.
Yeah.
you just have like championship fucking
Well,
street beefs.
like good luck, Baltimore. I hope everything
I think it's
turns
amazing.
out for you.
good
It turns
idea.
out good for
Yeah, I think it'd be badass.
you. Yeah.
Arizona needs something like that.
Yeah.
No, we got guns. We just shoot each other.
Yeah. No.
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 All right, what are we
No.
at for time, boys? Oh shit!
Yeah, dude. Getting
Ugh.
good at this shit.
Yep.
It's so much better with you guys. I was so lonely last week.
Yeah. Dude,
I did
well,
it by myself
at least you had
in
the
a dark room.
At least he just went and did it, bro.
Yeah,
That's true. That's ballsy. I
Yeah.
couldn't do it.
yeah. Of course, I don't know.
It's that wide dick. It's that wide dick of yours.
Yeah, the wide.
Wide, real wide, like a soda can. Soda can Zet.
All right.
guys.
So on that note,
See you next time.
We're gonna be on the lookout for next Thursday. Once again, this is the wrong side of the table, and we'll see you next week.